to get it up past the 45.
16 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Ready?
Okay. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Oh, come on.
Very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh my God.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Blackstock? What the fuck was you standing still?
Across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Look at that.
Tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on, long way to go in this one.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on now.
Pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
The 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's put it into this run game.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Put it into this run game, man.
A gain of 3
take
to the
3
33.
He's taken.
That's just a pile of bodies there.
Take
That's
3.
when you
Don't put
kind of
that ball in
find out
there.
who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Oh, you got somebody deep. Oh, why are you kicking off?
Won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They certainly had a good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
What do you do here? What do you do here? Oh, boy.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Gotta teach y'all something, man. Y'all never want to respect my team. Why is that?
From the gun, Clifford.
Pick the ball off, man. Well, I got 3 guys right there. If that was G Money's dude, that was a pick.
And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now again, right side, Parks, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Man.
Operating from the gun. Lloyd.
Oh.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked up near his own 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
What happened again?
Off play action. Clifford.
Oh, what they gonna call there? What are they gonna call there?
We do have a penalty flag.
I thought they were gonna call roughing the pass. I was gonna say how.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Clifford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good tackle.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Watch the screen. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Clifford.
Good fucking play. Good play. Good play.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
You got to get there, buddy.
To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. From the gun, Clifford finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Falcons 3, Falcons nothing.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Where?
So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I forgot my guard is hurt. That's why I'm having trouble.
They'll try the left side. It's Tucker. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Uh-oh. Big play here.
On third down, Lloyd. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Number 19.
Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Atlanta.
On first down, it's Parks. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
We'll take that.
Tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too good.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Drop that shit, little dude.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's
He got butterfingers.
And he can't bring it in. Incomplete.
Oh, he gonna disrespect us. They gonna disrespect us. Oh my God,
The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He rifles one, it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of
why you disrespect us like that?
40-yard line, that's where the return stops. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers.
Yeah, it's cold
and
down there.
turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing. Because the reaction to those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on, get rid of the fucking ball, man.
They got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
You turn that heat up. She about to get up. No shame.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Get that block, Cheese.
Got a man and he hits him inside.
Get that block, Cheese.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
To number 16.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Clifford.
Oh, he's about to get killed.
It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Clifford.
Let's go get him.
And the Falcons get there for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed.
Let's go get him.
He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs
all we want to do is come out and play D.
That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Clifford.
Where's the backup at, Coach?
10 seconds left. The passing game not in sync here.
Horrible now.
And now it's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner, I think he mishit it. And they'll be set up with great field position as this is going to be touchdown right at the 40-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The final shot before break. Lloyd, he's going to go up top again. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man.
I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul. It's going to be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And this one through the uprights and good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down. Clifford. For Kidder here, it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Clifford.
Oh, wow.
Going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball's going to be touched out just shy of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's one of the ones they're going to have on top 5, top 10 today, you know.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run the counter.
Get through there.
It's Parks.
Get through there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
To throw on second down. Lloyd looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bradley. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Come on.
Here's an inside give.
Come on.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where
they fucked me?
Football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
Wow.
This is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've been hungry for. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement.
Oh, come on.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw on third down, Clifford. He's going to let it go again.
Come on, Hughes. Pick that shit off.
And it falls incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
This goddamn gonna be so good.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And to give this time to 10. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, about 7 of them. Shit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bradley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Taken down.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Back to throw. Lloyd. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta.
You see Lloyd's
from 19 yards away. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of goals.
You know what I mean?
Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still is not
Oh
really
my
found
God.
any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Ooh.
They've got to get their timing back.
Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle.
He said, let's take away that score at the half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way. Take some time off the clock.
This nigga Van Buren is just crazy, ain't he?
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
It's a gain
A big play that time through the air. 53 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back now in Columbus. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. On 1st and 10, Lloyd. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lloyd.
Benji's on the market.
Falcon touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury.
Everybody sees Benji and Lloyd. Y'all see what he can do. He still got it.
Out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy
touchdown.
Anybody
need a quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clifford, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is scored out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
What a bat down. That's a veteran. That's a veteran. That is
down pass play doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Parks. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Operating from the gun, Lloyd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
A lot of confusion on this play.
From the gun, Lloyd.
Ah!
And that is
A lot of confusion on this play.
From 10 yards out, and the Falcons will
almost
add
confused
on
my
to their
damn
lead.
self. Come on, Boo.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Low-key got a dynasty
Out
over
is the
here,
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm just saying, we low-key got a
This will
dynasty.
make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Like
and last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position.
Ooh.
Turned their 6 points up. They'll be able to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back up and start to rebuild that confidence.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. On first down, Clifford.
I couldn't turn around.
And it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 40-yard line.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
To throw on 2nd down, Clifford. He's got his man in the crossing route. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
How they call it? Come on, now. Why did they even call that? Like,
Let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
somebody trying to call it that.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. An extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Pats 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. So that's a great starting field position as well.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
G-Money, if you out there, you made me sharper. I'm coming
after
for you.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He couldn't move that ball too much.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to walk.
Let's see how fast Baxter is.
And incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed Charles by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though.
I need a quarterback,
there
man.
are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better.
I need a quarterback.
But sometimes
I got
it's
3
just
of them.
sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done.
And Ben Lloyd threw for 5 touchdowns. He said he want to stay.
So for Atlanta, it was.
It'll be all right, man. I hope. I hope. Yeah. We still was gonna come. Defense is gonna do what they had to do, regardless. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. I'll turn this shit off.